time for another stock review. This time we are talking Herbalife. Herbalife, the healthy food, the healthy lifestyle. I like it. So in this review, we're going to cover all the information that you need to make an informed decision of whether it's a good company for you to invest in. I'm going to share with you a back test against the S&P 500. We're going to share with you the website. We're going to share with you the latest news, latest things going on with the company. Also, I'm going to share with you the profitability score, the solvency score, who's buying on the inside, who's selling on the inside trading, the short interest, profitability, balance sheet, cash, debt, the whole lot, the intrinsic value, the works. Everything here is completely honest and genuine. I only own the S&P. I'm not pumping stocks, dumping stock. I don't own any stocks other than the S&P 500. So you know I'm honest and real, and this is what this channel is all about. We rank number one for most of our stocks that we cover on YouTube and Google. I also upload to Rumble as well. Now, you might be an investor in this company, and if you are, or you work at the company, or you are involved in the company, we have a Meet the CEO series. We like to invite CEOs and those from the company to be on the show and to talk about it. We are making this during a live video, so someone can super chat a comment and it will read it out during the video. Perhaps somebody might like to do that who loves this company. If you are an investor on this company and you'd like to set up a Reddit channel or a Facebook page or a group, as a member, I will support you and I will make content like reviews. I will make the earnings, and you can build a community all around it. You could open up a reddit.com/Herbalife, and you might be the first person to do it and build a whole community around it. That way you can invite the CEO, the company onto the show, and we can support you building your community around the company. I do that now for my members. That's a new service only thought of actually today. I thought it was a good idea, and I think people are already going to do it. So very good. Below in the description of the video, you will find a video, invite the CEO video. That way that's part of your press kit. You can send it on to the CEO and invite them on to the show. All right. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. And remember, I don't own the stock. This is using the most advanced algorithmic software. I'm here just to educate, entertain, and support my viewers, not to pump the stock for my own benefit. I'm just going to tell you how it is, even though we probably will rank number one for the stock. And if it's a bullish review, then the stock will probably go up. That's what that could easily happen just because of the publicity that the stock will get. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into it. You might like to tap the like button and share this out, or subscribe, or maybe even do a super chat during the show and it will read it out on the screen. Okay, let's have a look. Herbalife, as we can see, the maximum chart started around here at $4, went all the way up as high as 59. Why are we back down here at $9 again? What's going on? March 2020, let's have a look if COVID had something to do with it. March 2020, yes, it took off during COVID. Okay. So what we got here, another macro condition stock. I don't like this sort of stock. It was doing well. COVID then, it dived before COVID. This wasn't COVID. Remember, COVID hadn't happened yet. March 2020 is when the world shut down. It boomed after that, but then fell away. Interesting, because it was already going up. So it dropped before COVID, went back up again. So I would suggest this. This is what happened. Looking at that chart, it was doing well. The company then started to fail. Round about March 20, everybody was getting online and on Robinhood and buying stocks that were beat up. It's what we saw, and things that they thought could do well, but no one knew that how COVID was going to play out. Remember, at that point, it started to trade up. It didn't then do so well, and it's been falling away ever since. That gives me cause for concern straight away. But anyway, let's move on in. Herbalife is a holding company which engages in the provision of health and wellness products. It operates through the following geographical segments: North America, Latin America, EMEA, Asia Pacific, and China. The company was founded by Mark Reynolds Hughes in February 1980. Been around for a while. They then obviously wanted to get funding by going public. Headquartered in California, the listed name is HLF Herbalife. Michael O. Johnson is the CEO. Love to have you on the show. If you'd like to be on my show, I'd love to have you. I'm sure that people will set up groups to support this channel and support this company, and you might hear about it. If you hear about it through my investors, please accept their invitation. I will never message you. I don't believe in messaging anyone. People find about me and come to me. I don't sell myself ever. It's always about undersell and over deliver. Always. That's what I always aim to do. Please do come on the show so we can learn more about your company. 9,200 employees. Would love to support the employees and help people build a great business. California, 1980. If you're buying it on margin, 35%. It's virtually the lowest level of risk if you're using margin. Okay, so it's regarded fairly low risk if you're using margin. Market cap, 908 million. 52-week high, $19.48. 52-week low, $6.68. So we're at $9.15 right now. No dividend, a 1 million average, low volume here. So you can always end up having to reduce the cost, the price that you want to sell your share for. No one's buying. That's the way it can go on a low volume stock. The analysts from Morningstar. I don't use Morningstar to review my stocks. I do it myself. They're paid. They're sponsored. I don't use any of this information. However, it's worth looking at as a starting point. Buy 28%, hold 57%, sell 14%. So it's not really a clear indication. It's not a buy or a sell. It's just a hold, maybe 57%. But as you can see from the earnings, we started to do well back in 22, and we've been fading away, slight uptick, and then failing away. And now we are still making money, but we're getting very close to not making any money. So there we go. The earnings is April the 30th. Maybe we'll cover it. If a community is built around this stock, we might cover it. So there you go. How does it trade? Well, I've not done. Is that Snapchat? I don't know if that is that Snapchat? Would never buy Snapchat. Who the hell uses Snapchat anymore? Ridiculous. I don't know why anyone would invest in that. I looked at it before and I thought, if that is Snapchat, I think it is, why anyone would bother. It's like investing in MySpace, really. PayPal, Pfizer, Virgin Galactic Holdings, one of our favorites. Alibaba, don't like the Chinese stocks, I'm afraid. AT&T. So an interesting array of stocks that others are investing in, from some Chinese stocks to some old money stocks to some very speculative stocks to some pharmaceutical stocks. Interesting array of to Snapchat. What can I say? So it's got a whole array of different styles of investors there. So I'm not going to really draw any conclusion from that. Okay, let's now look at the website, learn a bit more about the company, and then we can decide if this company actually can make you any money. So, can you make money from this stock? Does it print money? Does it stack up to you? What about the numbers? What about the charts? Do the charts look good to you? What do you think? Well, let's go and look at the business. I'll tell you what I do like. I like this. I like this. What am I showing you? You'll see it in a couple of seconds. A bit of proper football. Not American football where they spend all their time with crash helmets on and iPads and Justin Timberlake dancing around with fireworks. No, proper football. Of course, I'm talking about soccer in the United States, of course, having some fun there with my American audience. But there you go. Fueling champions. I like that. There's a relationship here with a soccer team, football team, and I'll come on to that in a few moments. Anyway, reach your healthy weight. No matter your weight goals, you have the nutritional products, tools, and support to help you succeed and build healthy habits. Perhaps the company would like to send me some healthy goodness and I could enjoy it and tell everybody about it. I like it. When we get things like this, I'm more than open to taking some free gifts from the company to sit here with my healthy Herbalife drinks and sharing it with the world. Would love to do it. All right, send me some stuff. I'm open for that. All right, wellness approach. When you care for all aspects of your life, body, mind, and financial well-being, you're on your way to living your best life. At Herbalife, we want to help you get there. Our science-backed products help you nourish a healthy life. Our Herbalife independent distributors support and motivate you to realize your full potential. Our business model provides you with the opportunity to earn extra income or build a business of your own. Okay, I see how this works. You get networkers and you get people to promote your product and sell it. I know I used to be part of a networking circle, so I understand how this all works. I haven't got time anymore for that life. I'm afraid I'm too busy doing it rather than networking. But if you are in a networking organization, you might be one of their sellers and all the rest of it. I know how that works. Very, very good indeed. Right, let me look at some latest news. This is important. Chairman and CEO Michael Johnson purchased nearly $500,000 worth of Herbalife shares at $8.07. It's now down at $9. Now it's now up to $9. I beg your pardon. It's grown since then. Not surprising. $500,000 worth of shares. The personal investment in the company reflects my absolute confidence in Herbalife's executive team, distributors, and the strength of our business model, said Johnson. For 43 years, Herbalife's business has been undeniable. Now bringing Stephen Graziani, a top distributor of 32 years, in as a president to work with our high impact leaders will get us even closer to the markets and to execute on aggressive top line and margin expansion initiatives, positioning us to substantial future growth. Very, very good there. He bought in at 807. We're now at 915. So that's a very, very good sign. Do like to see that. Very nice news there indeed. Very bullish. Here we go. Here's our football. Not American football, real football. Herbalife and LA Galaxy unveiled 2024 jersey ahead of opening season. Now, we do know that obviously you've got a sponsorship deal here with LA Galaxies. Come and sponsor me. Send me some free juices. I'll drink it on the show. Be great. Love to do it. Why not? I'm drinking a cup of tea. I might as well drink some fruit and vegetables, don't I? Anyway, now, the reason why I'm excited about this is because soccer, is going to get a lot more attention in the US. So their publicity, their sponsorship deals come at a good time because we've got the World Cup coming up in the United States, of course. And we've got soccer starting to gain attention in the United States. So if you're sponsoring a football team like this, you're going to get a lot of attention. No doubt about that. So that's good. Very bullish. They're sponsoring a good thing there. I like it. Right. Let's look now at the numbers. Let's see if this company makes sense from all the numbers. So we're going to rub our chin now and we're going to digest the facts. Are you ready to mull it all over? Right, well, let's do it. Let's look at the numbers and see if this business makes sense from an investment standpoint. Here we go. Have you tapped the like button yet? Have you subscribed? Have you left a comment? Have you set up a Reddit channel, a Facebook page or group all around this company? You'd like to start a whole reddit.com/Herbalife and have me send you all the videos and supply you with great reviews and earnings and build a community. Have you? I don't know. I'll find out later. Intrinsic value, which is regarded as reliable, saying that the stock is undervalued. The CEO has just bought in and is undervalued by 75%. So far, big buy from me. I like this. I like the news, the football thing, the World Cup. All of that will get a lot of attention on the stock. That's very, very good marketing at a very good time. CEO buying in. The CEO's about to send me some free fruit and vegetables. That's bound to go down well. Going to put it all over YouTube. That's going to go down well. Make sure that he knows that I said this, folks. This is good, right? And intrinsic value looking good. All right. Fundamentals, analysis, Q4 earnings. In a challenging year, the company navigated inflation and volume dips to generate $1.2 billion in fourth quarter revenue, a 2.9 rise over the same period in 22, with a flat gross margin of 76.3%. Gross margin, 76%, very nice indeed. Despite a 2% volume slump, strategic pricing adjustments contributed to a beneficial 410 basis point impact. The year's EBITDA was $571 million, reflecting margin progress from pricing actions. The company's transformation program promises at least $115 million in 2024, benefits from productivity initiatives. China, Asia Pacific, and North America showed recovery signs, with China reporting double-digit growth, anticipating flat net sales trends relative to 2023, with a similar gross margin and slightly elevated tax rate in 24. The company is poised for stability and growth. Okay. 5.1 billion revenue, up 0.7, but expecting things just to go sideways for a while though. Operating income down 2%. Net income down 24%, but expecting that to increase. Operating cash flow, financing cash flow up 28%, positive. Investing cash flow is down 5%, which is positive. Operating cash flow up 13%, positive. What about the balance sheet? Okay. Liabilities outweigh the assets. We don't like to see that. Balance sheet not looking so good. 2.8 billion in assets, 3.9 billion in liabilities. However, cash is $500 million. 575 million is in cash. Let's see how much debt we've got out of these liabilities. Long-term debt, 2.3 billion. It's nearly half of our liabilities is long-term debt. 2.3 billion, and we've only got $500 million in cash. We can't pay it off, but we've still got a bit of working capital for cash. All right, so there you go. Not a good balance sheet. We've got a lot of debt. We've got some cash, but not enough to pay it off. However, rates coming down might be a catalyst for the stock, but I don't like the balance sheet. Gross margin, 76%. Very nice indeed, but going sideways. All that is positive, though. We're making money. Positive operating margin. Net margin is declining a bit, though. Our margins are all declining across the board there. We don't like to see that. So profitability score is 48%. It's just okay. It's not great, but it's not bad either. 48%. Positive gross profit tick. In fact, it's all positive apart from the 3-year average. That's just bringing it down a bit. But 48% isn't bad. Long-term solvency isn't good. That's negative. 40% solvency. So it's not red. It's not green, it's amber. That debt is bringing us down, but we do have a strong company though. We can afford debt. You know, big companies do have debt sometimes, but I don't like it. But we want to see how they can reduce that debt and increase on their margins. However, Wall Street give it at a worst case scenario, 12% upside, 53% upside and an average, and 120% upside with the best position. All right, so not looking to good potential here, but again, it's a little bit spoiled by the amount of debt, unfortunately. Competition is doing okay. I want you to go and check the competition. You can see how their margins compare. But here's the good news. Here's what we talked about earlier. We've got insiders buying. This is really what it's all about. You know, this company have a good marketing strategy with the football thing going on. Good news coming out around about. I mean, that's great for the World Cup. I mean, that's really good. I can't emphasize that enough. How much attention they will get with sponsoring a football team during a World Cup in the United States. That's all good. That's really good. Insiders buying, but their debt position is really high though. That debt position worries me. But this really encourages me. Insiders buying, the CEO buying, that's good. That's all good. 1 year ago, and this is also potentially good, 1 year ago is the most recent media news. No one's picking it up. No one's talking about it. They will now with me, and they will when the football comes around. So all of that could mean a catalyst. Interest rates coming down will help the debt position. The football position will help. Our channel will promote the stock. That will all help. Let's have a look at the short interest. A lot of short interest, approaching 20%, when we could have a short squeeze with volume. Volume could come with the good news on the next earnings and the football announcement and us ranking on YouTube, but potentially. So there's a catalyst there. Let's compare and see how it compares to the S&P. Let's have a look at that. You can see the S&P is in blue. 10 grand would have returned you 5x 51 since 2011. Herbalife 10,000 is only worth 5,000 now. So you've lost half your money since 2011 in red. As you can see, it's faded away recently when the S&P has continued to climb. Let me round up my thoughts on this stock. Well, what can I say? With this stock right now, very good news, insiders buying. Very good news. See here, that's good. Short interest is very high, approaching a short squeeze if it gains volume. Could it gain volume on the next earnings if we get some good news? This video trend, the World Cup marketing, it's not World Cup marketing, but it's football marketing. Could that draw some attention to it? Let's have a look at the volume. 344 is today's volume, and the average volume is low. Not enough volume if you're looking here for a short squeeze. But if we gain volume, then anything's possible. Over the last 3 months, we've had the stock down 39%. This is when the CEO started to buy in, so it started to go up. He bought it around about the 8 here, so it's gone up since that. But that's done now. So that's not a catalyst, really. I think what it comes down to, I think, is I would say this comes down to the FOMC report, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow, this video will go out today. We'll start getting attention. It doesn't have any media attention at all, other than a year ago. So it's not trending for anything. Perhaps we could build a channel around it. One of my members could do a Reddit channel or something like that, get it moving. Perhaps the CEO come on the show. Let's try out some of those products. Let's get that. Insiders buying is good. The forecast from Wall Street is good. Solvency is fine. It's just not great, because they do make money, but their debt position is a bit uncomfortable. Liabilities is outweighing the assets. We don't like that by quite some way. So I would say it's one for investigation. Potential buy, a potential pop on some good news. Coming up to the earnings, coming up to the Football World Cup, anything like that, which can generate some interest in the stock. It needs to pay off that debt. If we get a good FOMC tomorrow, perhaps rates are held with the likelihood of them being reduced in the summer. That's what I'm expecting. This could be a great catalyst for the stock, as well as everything I've already said. Click above my head. It's a potential buy, but it needs more research. Click below in the description for the links for the invite the CEO if you want to be part of that. Also, further links if you want, the alpha spread and all the rest of it. But there you go. Over here, I'll put my all my reviews. I've done many stocks, over 100, soon be 200 at this rate. Go and check that out, and let's see if we can get more information from the company. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves, your money, your crypto, and most importantly, take care of each other.